This is Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by former British middleweight champion, looking to become two-time Denzel Bentley. Denzel, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, man. And yourself?
Yeah, very good. As I say, looking to become two-time. Let's start off with the fight, Linus Udofia. It's a really, really good fight for people who know Linus, and obviously people who know yourself already. Just talk to us about what you think the fight's going to be like going into it. I think most people will say it's 60-40 for you or a 50-50.
It's a good fight. It's just whoever turns up kind of thing, isn't it? So I just know I can't slip up in camp. I can't take no shortcuts. I've got to be 100%. I just got to do what I do best, and I'll come out on top. But it's a good fight nonetheless.
Why have you gone to fight for the British for the second time, as opposed to obviously when you didn't beat Felix Cash and didn't defend it, you could have gone up to maybe international or something along those lines instead?
Well, because I lost to Cash. It's not like I beat him and vacated. I lost to him, and obviously the board made me mandatory again. So what do? Turn it down with nothing in line? Like, there was nothing else there. The European's not available because Cash is going for that. So you tell me, where do I go from there?
I think it's a good point, but there's obviously a lot of people will go onwards. They might not get to international within one or two fights from not beating Felix Cash and still being the British champion, but obviously this is still a really good option.
No, 100%. I like to do things properly, do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm going to get rid of that belt, it's either because I'm vacating it myself or I've run it outright or whatever. I don't want to just lose it and then be like, I'm moving on. I want to do things properly.
Yeah. We'll go into this fight. Obviously it's on Channel 5 on terrestrial TV for everyone to watch for free. What was your reaction when you first realised that it wasn't obviously going to be with Frank Warren on BT Sport instead, which is your home?
It didn't bother me. It's just like, all right, cool, that's where we're going. We're not leaving the country, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're still here, and even if it was, it wouldn't matter. Like, it's still boxing. So it doesn't really bother me where I am, to be honest. Of course, it's nice to be on your home platform and be built by your home promoters and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, still boxing. It's still going to be televised. Doors are open. So I'm saying. So apart from my last fight in Birmingham, my last 4 fights have been behind closed doors. So I'm saying I'm grateful either way. Yeah,
your last fight ended in 3. Can we make sure this one lasts a bit longer? Because I think it's going to be a good one.
No chance. If I get the chance to get them out earlier, I'm getting them out as early as possible. But I think it'll be a good fight regardless anyway.
Yeah, obviously, most of the time you're a humble guy, but do you believe you're a level above Linus?
Well, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Personally, I do. But that doesn't mean he's not a good fighter. But I do think I am a level above him, yeah.
Obviously, if it could have been on BT Sport, it would have been... potentially could have been on the Fury White undercard. Is that something that maybe obviously that would have been a bigger place to have it?
You know what, that's what I was thinking. If we win the first place, it's going to be on that card, but we don't. I've got to let that go, and we're here now, so yeah, we've got our own card, so that's good.
Now, when, for your sake, you are successful, what would you look to do onwards and upwards from them? Would it be kind of international level at middleweight?
I don't know yet. I haven't thought that far because I've got an important job at hand, so it's not like Linus is just like just one of them fighters that he's gonna try to win, basically what I'm trying to say. So I don't want to slip up by looking past that, thinking about what could and what could happen and where I could go and all that stuff. So I've got to deal with this first, and then I'll think about all that stuff.
What would you say his strengths are coming into this fight?
He's a good fighter. I can't be sitting there pointing out people's strengths and stuff. Like, it's just long, but he knows what he's good at, and he's a good fighter.
And obviously this weekend, middleweight unification, Triple G Murata in Japan. I'm sure you'll be watching that. How do you see it going?
Yeah, finally, man. They finally get to get it on. I'm not sure I'd watch it though. I don't know what time it's on. It's in Japan. I don't know the time zones and stuff. But if it's on at a decent time, then I would watch it. But if it's on like mad hours in the night, then nah, I'm getting sleep. Yeah.
But in the morning, you'll watch it, and you expect Gennady Golovkin to win, I presume.
Oh yeah. I'll definitely catch up to see what's happening and that. But, I do expect Golovkin to win, even though he'll be 40 by the time he steps in the ring. I think he's just still. I think he's looked after himself well enough to compete at a certain level at that age. But because Murata's a world champion, but he's not an elite fighter, so I think Golovkin will be all right.
Yeah, and obviously you're one of the best in middleweight in the country. You've obviously fought Felix Cash, Chris Eubank Jr. as well. Who do you think is the best in this country at the moment?
At the moment, it's got to be me. It's got to be me.
Love to hear it. How would a fight with you with Eubank Jr. go then?
A win for me.
How would you see it happening? Obviously, fought Liam Williams last time. A few people were critical that he didn't get the stoppage after stopping him a lot early on. What did you make of that fight?
It was a good fight. It was decent. I think, he stepped off the gas a bit, but if you couldn't stop him, you couldn't stop him. Like, Williams is a tough guy. He's not someone that gets stopped. I think he's been stopped once, and it was because of a cut or something like that. So he's not someone that get stopped. You can't expect him, like Demetrius Andrade, which is the world champion, didn't stop him. So you can't just expect him to be stopping guys because he dropped him early. Like, Williams is a tough guy. He's gonna fight to the end. So you can't criticise him for that. But he boxed well, Eubank Jr. Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree. Williams is really tough. Would you have stopped him though, Denzel?
Oh yeah, I would have stopped him.
Love to see it. Got it out of you there. Well, like I say, I'm actually really looking forward to this fight. May 13th, Indigo O2. Any final words for people watching at home?
Yeah, man, just tune in, man, and enjoy the fight.
It's going to be a good one. Appreciate your time, bro.
That's a nice one.